stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please pause for 30 seconds of silence.
Good morning, Grizzlies. This is James.
I'm Talia.
And I'm Esmeralda with GNN, your Grizzly News Network. Today is Wednesday, September 22nd, 2021.
We are just 3 weeks away from our homecoming game and dance. Get your tickets to the Nightmare Before Hoko during both lunches at the Banker. Tickets are $20. Once you pay the Banker, bring your receipt to the Stuco representative by the Grizzly Bear in the quad to pick up your actual ticket. In these uncertain times, don't miss out on these opportunities. Buy your tickets early. The event is only open to Spring Valley Grizzlies, so no guest passes are being issued this year.
Before the dance, we have the homecoming game, and that means you need to come up with something amazing to show off your organization or club. This year's theme to the homecoming is the Nightmare Before Hoko, a Tim Burton theme. You can do something with that theme or based on your club, organization, or department. You can use wagons or shopping carts, and the floats will be a part of the parade during halftime on the game on October 8th. We can't wait to see what you come up with.
All this month, we will continue bringing you information on this Hispanic culture as part of the Hispanic Heritage Month. Costa Rica is home to 50 different species of hummingbirds. In fact, it is considered the hummingbird capital of the world. If you would like to learn more about the culture and join your school in celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month, join SOUL each Friday after school at 1:20 in room 311. Now here's Talia with summer news around campus.
Thank you. Grizzlies, hopefully you have practiced your aim, because the archery range is finally available for us to use. Intramural archery will start tomorrow, September 23rd, in the cafeteria. Lady Grizzlies, this sport was brought to Spring Valley for you, but everyone is welcome to come and try it out. We will meet at 2 p.m. in the cafeteria and shoot until 3:30 p.m. Whatever you plan to do after high school, the skills you learn in FBLA would help. Future business leaders of America learn skills in leadership, networking, planning, and developing. With those skills, you will meet new friends and have opportunities to travel. They will meet this Thursday, September 23rd at 1:20 in room 325. Seniors, the long-awaited moment is here. Senior shirts are available to order. They are $12. Please pay the Banker and bring your receipt to room 503 or the Stuco representative in the quad to give them your shirt size. Juniors and seniors, there are quite a few college visits happening this week. The American University of Paris will be here to recruit at 12:30 p.m. Then tomorrow, the University of Colorado Denver Medical Campus will be here bright and early at 7:30, and the Rochester Institute of Technology will be here at 9 a.m. Finally, on Friday, the Wolfpack will be here on campus. University of Nevada, Reno will be informing students on their school at 9 a.m. You need to register through the link in your email or go to tinyurl.com/svgrizzccr visit. It's time for you to get active and take part in the Hula Hula Challenge. The challenge is a great way for you to get outdoors and be a part of the community and people tracking their wellness. Here's Dr. Feinstein with more information.
What's up, Grizzly Nation? I'm Dr. Feinstein, representing the Hawaii House. Are you ready for the Holo Holo Challenge? Let's go! The Holo Holo Challenge is an 8-week wellness challenge. It's 8 weeks long because we are the Hawaii House and there are 8 islands in the Hawaiian archipelago. Each week, we're going to focus on a different island. In order to complete the challenge, you have to do the equivalent of 1 mile a day for all 8 weeks. That's a total of 56 miles. I know it sounds like a lot, Grizzlies, but you can do this. You got this. So go for a run around your neighborhood. Or take your dog for a walk. Or go for a bike ride. Or go for a trail run. Or go for a walk in your local park. Or go for a hike. Go for a skate or a scoot. We want everybody to participate in this challenge. So if you're interested in participating and you want to get your name up on our Holo Holo Wall of Fame, keep your eyes open for an email coming out of the Hawaii House, and more details will be announced.
You can take part in the 8-week challenge by signing up on the Canvas link. It will also be sent to you in an email. Now here's James with our sports news.
Thank you. Our women's tennis team athletes played a thrilling and intense down-to-the-wire match against a high-quality opponent, the Dragons of Dorel Academy High School, yesterday. They came out with a huge win by the score of 10-8, winning the most critical sets of all were Leah Martinez in single play and Aline Hinneman with Mia Lopez in double plays. Awesome job, ladies. The ladies' tennis team is now 8 wins and only 2 losses on the season. Our Grizzlies men's tennis team showed their skill, power, and focus as they drenched the Dragons of Dorel Academy and won by the most lopsided score of 18-0. The men's team has earned 9 wins with a single defeat. Awesome. Good luck Saturday against the Chaparral High Cowboys. Some important changes to this week's sports times. Women's soccer plays twice this week, here at home today against Bonanza at 4:30 and 6. Then they head to Desert Pine on Friday for games at 4:30 and 6. Men's soccer takes on Sector tomorrow. Varsity plays at 4:30 and JV at 6. This week our football team is headed to Mojave. Varsity is at 6 p.m. on Friday, then JV takes on the field Saturday at 9 a.m. Tennis takes their courts on Saturday playing against Chaparral at 9 a.m. here at home. Just as a reminder, a school ID is required to enter all school-paid events, like our football games. Without an ID, you will not be allowed to enter. Book bags are not allowed at any paid athletic events. And one final reminder, you must buy tickets to all football games at ticketspigot.com. Now here's Esmeralda with today's weather.
Thank you. Today will be a bit cloudy as we start off school in the low 70s before temperatures climb to a high 90s in the afternoon. Temperatures will dip down into the low 90s for the rest of the day. Looking ahead, we should expect similar temperatures with some cloudy days ahead. Students, your counselors want you to know we are 7 weeks into school, which means quarter 1 ends in 2 weeks because of that. There are no more schedule changes unless done by the administration. You can't switch teachers and you can't switch classes. Pay attention to your late or missing work. It's Wednesdays, Grizzlies, and our counselors want you to check in on you. Here is Miss Mason with your Wellness Wednesday check-in.
Hey everyone, it's Miss Mason here. We're back. It's a Wellness Wednesday video. I'm so happy to talk to you all once again, and most of all, I'm so happy we're back here on campus. I have missed our community. I love seeing all of your faces. I love seeing all of our faculty, our staff, our students. I'm glad that our Grizzly family is back together, okay? I'm standing in front of course, one of my favorite animes, My Hero Academia, and the reason why I love it so much is really because of their slogan. And their slogan is, Go Beyond Plus Ultra. What does that mean? That means go beyond what you think your potential is. Go beyond what you think your limits are. And I say that because we really have to dig in and get used to being back into our new normal. We've been back in quarantine and we were all at home, and now we're back in front of each other. And it's a big adjustment. And it's a crazy time right now. But I also want to say community is how we're going to get through this. Care, compassion, and love for one another is how we're going to get through this. I always tell you to give yourself grace. And I want you to give yourself grace because last year was a hard year. This is a new year. This is a fresh start. Give yourself some grace. Nobody could have predicted any of last year, I can tell you that. But I do want to say this is a new year. This is a new you. This is a fresh start. Give yourself some grace. Hit the ground running. Don't worry about what happened last year. It's time to think about how can I go beyond plus ultra this year, okay? And when I say give yourself grace, I also want you to think, we got to give grace to each other. How can we give grace to ourselves, but we can't give grace to each other? And I say that because all of us were affected last year and this year. And so it's important that we make sure that we're showing empathy to our classmates. We're showing empathy and grace and compassion to our friends. We're showing that to our parents. We're showing that to our staff members. We're showing that to our teachers. It's really important because at the root of it all, we're all people. And with all of us together, we're back in our community, and community is stronger when we have a sense of empathy for one another. So talk about that with your friends and your peers in your classes, and let's talk. How can we show a little bit more grace to each person from that group that I talked about? How can we show more grace and understanding to ourselves, more grace and understanding to our peers, more grace and understanding and compassion to our teachers, and as well as our other staff members? Because it's important that we all basically just take the time to care and love on one another. This year especially, okay? Because that's how we're gonna survive, and that's how it's gonna make getting used to this new normal all the easier. So, I'm glad we're back, Grizzly family, excuse me, and I'm so glad to see you all again. So let's talk about that in our classes for a little bit. If you ever need anything, you know to reach out to your counselors and speak up if you ever need any extra help. We're here for you, okay? So remember, Grizzlies, give yourself grace, stay strong, be kind to yourself. I'm so happy we're back. I missed you all, and have a great Wednesday.
This was Talia.
Esmeralda
And James
of the Grizzly News Network. Have a wonderful Wednesday, Grizzlies.